when I talk to some training and development folks, the first thing I ask is like, how do you measure the success of your training development department? And they say, well, we look at the turnover, we look at the engagement surveys, we look at absenteeism, and we look at if managers are able to have difficult conversations with their direct reports, because that's what really tells, like, are you skilled to continue to create a better environment for your employees or not? And the funny thing is, some of these measures don't improve, but they teach leaders like a set skills, speed of trust, behavioral, how do you build trust, or difficult conversations and things like that. But those programs all have behavioral or cognitive skills, meaning they they don't really go deep into the emotional connection component that we do. I feel that people are missing the heart of the matter that happens to them. The Myers-Briggs Company, they put up a report called the CPP Human Capital Report. And about 12 years ago, they said that on an average, employees and managers spent about 3.2 hours per week per employee on workplace conflicts. 12 years later, if you think about all the training programs that people have, emotional intelligence training, conflict resolution training, communication skill training, negotiation skill training, management training, they just put up another report asking how many hours per week employees and managers spend on workplace conflict. And that number, Jenna, has increased to 4.2 hours per week. So, you wonder, why are people spending more time again on workplace conflicts? Well, because again, they are not addressing the heart of the matter, which is emotional disconnection. Conflict is just the inflammation, the virus that is constantly creates more negative dynamics in team environment is emotional disconnection. And when trainers feel stuck, they don't know what else to do. Managers feel stuck, employees feel stuck, companies get stuck. They will not improve those skills because they don't have this perspective on attachment significance of the people. So I say to people, if you want to improve the way you do your business or the way you train your people, you have to include emotional learning into how to work with emotions, how to slow things down, how to respond to emotions. What do you do when people are behaviorally don't perform, but you're not looking at behavior? You have to look behind behavior because emotions is what moves us to do something. So I think when people are more in tuned to the attachment significance and relationships and emotions, the power of emotions, they start to have a different set of glasses to look at the problems. They start to see, oh my gosh, it's not the problem that person doesn't know how to do their job. It's the problem they feel alone. They feel completely isolated and alone. And we need to learn how to bring them back, how to re-engage them, how to give them tools where they can share their emotions, where they can feel safe to say, I was hurt. And know that the people around them will not reject them and turn away from them, but will accept them and say, thank you for sharing. You're so strong to share your feelings. I think that's the only way for them to change the turnover intentions or absenteeism or engagement. That's the only way, is when people, as you yourself experience that, when you had a boss and manager and team members who were happy, who were connected, who made you feel valued, cared for you, and important, you were running to work. You were happy to go back to work on Mondays. So I think attachment that gives us a huge benefit, and it gives us a map on how to get there. In conclusion, maybe the people who are listening, maybe you can talk to your colleagues about things that scares you. So you don't feel like you have to know it all, either as a trainer, as a manager, as a professional. You can talk about your fears. You can talk about what has been heavy in your body, in your thoughts. So you don't feel like you have to just be the perfect person. Know that there are people who want to be there for you, who want to support you, and who want to know that they care about you.